Hi everyone! Just waiting for everyone to tune in and I will start my foundation. La 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 la. So when you guys tune in, I will start. Hi, welcome everyone. So normally I use the MAC Studio Fix fluid, but I really just wanted to change things up and change up my foundation a little bit. Hi Shamila, hi Shanice, hi Shishala, hi Shirley. And I wanted to use a different foundation. So you guys are not going to believe it, but I'm using Sash Cosmetics Cream to Powder in Perfect Honey. Hi Nidra, hi Shanice. Oh, you just cut your hair like mine? Very nice, very nice. Send over a pic, but don't send a pic if your makeup not done inspired by one of the looks that I did, okay? Just kidding guys, you can send a pic anyhow. Hi Ashley, hi Linda, hi Annalisa, hi Amrita, hi Listra. Okay guys, so hi Noreen. So I'm going to tell you guys, I just primed my face with the Benefit Professional, and then I just started with the Sasha Cosmetics Cream to Powder Perfect Honey. My shade in Sasha Cosmetics is Perfect Honey, and I'm just doing this around my entire face, and I'm doing a stippling motion, which is basically pushing the product into the face. If you find that I'm not as bubbly and my voice sounds a little heavier than usual, it's because I was actually flat in bed for the past 5 days. Hi Cindy, hi Nikisha, hi Narisha. I was actually flat in bed for the past 5 days because I got this flu. And it was the strangest symptoms. I can't tell you how bad it was, but you know, normally anytime something bad happens to you, you have to train yourself to see the positive, no matter what. And as much as I was down for 5 days and I wasn't productive for 5 days, I actually had to teach an advanced makeup class yesterday wearing a mask. Thankfully, it was my 5th day. But you know, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm recovering, and also I can't imagine getting sick in any other week in September, because September is going to be so swamped that there is no way I could afford to get sick in September, you know. So to be sick last week, and actually I stayed home. I literally stayed home, and those are things that I don't do. Like, I never stay home from work. Thank God for the holiday and, you know, things like that. So I actually hi Ria from Atlanta, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way from Atlanta, and Babita all the way from Guyana. You know, there's this waterfall in Guyana that I really want to go to. It looks amazing. So I keep saying, and I keep trying to get people to to commit to going to Guyana with me. Maybe I could come there and do a class or something, and then somebody can take me to that waterfall. But I saw it once, and it is, oh my god, like, you go up, it's scary though. It looks like you could easily, like, it's such a high risk, you know. Okay, so I pressed all the products into my face, and then with no product on the brush, I'm now going into the hairline in short stroking upward motions, going to the air, and then coming down on the jawline, on the neck, like this, and bringing the residual product down on the neck. Hi Mommy Divina, congratulations! Congratulations! One of my friends is a mom and she's tuning in. I don't know how she's getting time for this, by the way. Hi Brenda, hi Anne. Somebody's asking how I do my hair. Well, different ways. To do the beachy waves, you have to curl it like you normally would, whether you use a flat iron to curl or whether you use a curling iron to curl. But the key is to just, well, I actually have hair clipped up, but the key is when you curl your hair around the barrel, you leave the tail straight. So you hold it like this for a little while and then you just let it go, and then you just want to separate it. So you get this sort of messy, crazy, unfinished look. And that's, you know, yeah. Aww. Well, Dav, you do what you have to do in between, girl, and then you come back and you make sure and you tune in and you share. Oh, speaking of share, let me select my winner from last week, because we've gotten so many views and so many shares. It is insane. How do I check this? Okay, so I'm just gonna pick someone at random. I'm just gonna click all the persons that, my hair's in a mess now, thanks. So we're gonna share. So again, I'll do the same thing. I'll probably give away. I'll show you guys one of the palettes. I should have brought it here so I don't have to get up. Let's pick a winner live on the air. That's one of the reasons why I decided to come on as well, because I needed to pick a winner live on the air. Oh my god, I'm not getting the opportunity to click to see the people who share. How do I do this? I should have done this before, because clearly I'm wasting time now. Alright, I'll figure it out in between. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Okay? I'll pick a winner. I'll pick a winner before the end of the live, I promise. Okay? Okay. Cool. We good. So guess what I'm going to use to conceal, guys? A little bit of Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Tan Sand. Hi Andrea. Hi Priya. Hi Sharon. Alright, here we go. I totally forgot to color correct, but I guess I could show you guys how to use a load and load and load of concealer, because normally I color correct, and I feel like when I get sick, my dark circles are so much darker. It's insane. So like I feel like now more than ever I need to color correct, but whatever. I'm off my A game tonight, guys, but I'm really trying to give you my best regardless, okay? It was really hard for me. I really didn't even want to come live, but I knew that I had to announce a winner of the palette for last week. So I'm just gonna pat into the areas, right? That's it. And then this is a very full coverage concealer, okay? So I want you guys to be really careful when you are highlighting this area. Hi, good night everyone. Amrita, I usually use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Today, however, I used the Sasha Cosmetics Cream to Powder Perfect Honey. I just wanted to change it up a little bit, just for you guys to see that it's okay to use different no more Game of Thrones, Sharian. Game of Thrones is done for about a year or so. They have to film the next season. Speaking of Game of Thrones, I feel like I look like a White Walker right now. Like I need contouring so badly. It's hilarious. You know, if I was good at special effects makeup, I would have done a tutorial for you on that. But I don't do special effects. I don't know how to do special effects. And I don't mind admitting it. It's just that my area of expertise happens to be more soft glam. I like that kind of look. So what is happening now, and I think this is important for you guys to know, is that the demarcation is very pronounced and noticeable. And if I continue with that brush that I was using, which was a foundation brush, it would have taken me a really long time and a lot of skill to blend that area. So what I did instead was use my foundation brush, and I'm now going in with that brush to finish off the highlight. And yes, it looks a little ghostly, but remember I have to contour. So we're gonna contour. Welcome, New Jersey. Thank you. While I'm doing that, I just wanna right, I'll check and see if I can find a way to view the people that shared last week's video so that I can select a winner. Tips on avoiding creasing of concealer. Well, the first tip is don't stick your concealer all the way under the lashes, because that's where you have your creases. So for me, I don't ever apply the concealer there. I apply the concealer down like till here, and then only the product that remaining while I'm blending, then I go in and use, which is what I'm going to do now, is use my brush and then just stretch the product very little bit just for blending purposes. Then I stretch the product in like close under the eye, amidst the lashes and the lash line itself. All right, so that's, I think, really important. Now I'm going to start my contouring. Again, guys, you need to envision your face and the bones that are under your muscles and under your skin. Okay, so channel your inner biologist, doctor, scientist, whatever you want to call it, and start. And I'm cutting my chin. See that? Already you're seeing my chin is just whoop, gone back. All right, I'm cutting my chin because I don't want a lot of my prominent chin to show. So anytime you, sorry, I'm just trying to get myself to find the winner, to announce the winner for next week, from last week, for this week, so that I can, right. Now, I don't like a strong jawline contour, so with residual product on the brush, I'm now going to stretch this down to the jawline here and here, and just bring it up a little bit, like this. Stretch it and bring it up here, right? And now, again, I have a very difficult nose to do, so I just use whatever little bit of residual product remaining on the brush, and I just stretch that out on the nose, because my nose is one of the most difficult noses that I know to contour, because I have these humps on my nose. Actually, I met a student on Saturday whose nose is really hard to contour, and because she has just as much humps all over the place as I do. So the key is to just keep it straight. Just keep it straight. Try to keep it as straight as possible. And you can bring it in to the brow as well as the socket of the eye. There we go. Oh, I'm seeing someone writing in Arabic. Now I'm going to use this brush and start blending. So with concealing, you are using a shade that is lighter, right? And you could actually pat that in because you don't want to lose coverage. But when you're contouring, it's a dark product, and dark products are very scary to work with. So you could get away with rubbing. In fact, I recommend that if you're doing cream contouring, keep a tissue handy and just consistently wipe the brush off, Or what you could even do is go in with your foundation brush. So if you feel that this brush is too small, or if you're getting scared and you feel like it's not blending, then go in with a foundation brush, the same brush that you just used, and just start to, I just think it overblends the product too fast and too much, whereas I like more of a strategic blend. So I'll just start patting it in, and there we go. So you're seeing it happening right there, right? So I'll start to just move the product with this. The key is to not come under this line, okay? When you're blending, you want to blend more up. And I know it sounds strange, but you want to try to pat this to blend it, because remember, this brush has your foundation shade on it. Remember? So that is mixing with the contouring and it's already diluting it. So you just want to be extra careful that you don't over dilute your contouring, because your highlight is already so bright. My bad. Hashma is asking about overblending. Yeah, exactly. So if you go and you rub this all over the place like you see on Instagram all the time, I just think that overblending kind of gets to me, because blending is supposed to be strategic and controlled. And when people take their sponges or their brushes and they just go, and then boom, everything is like together and blended, then that's not blending, and that doesn't take a lot of real skill. Because the dark is supposed to remain in a certain area and it shouldn't overlap excessively with the light. So for me, I don't really like overblending. I think all those YouTube videos that show the map, you know, the tribal map, and then it just goes into all these tribal face paint kind of thing, like, and then all of a sudden they take this face paint, this tribal art, like if they're in a tribe, and then they just take this sponge and then they go do, 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 and it just disappears. But it's like they just mesh everything together and it just looks, it looks good in the end, but it begs the question, did you do that like for real just now, or did you edit your video you know, to make it look like you did that, some kind of magic? So you would realize that, you know, my contour never went on my concealed, and my concealer never came on my contour. So I'm not going to show you how to overblend, Trisha, but nice try. I don't know how to overblend. It's not in me. It's not in me to overblend. I'm sorry. I just know how to work smart. Even with eyeshadow, I mean, I can try to show you with eyeshadow how to not overblend. Remind me when I get to eyeshadow. Okay. Hi Vashti. Thanks, Anne. My downfall is that I give away a lot. Like, I constantly getting it on the streets now. What is up with your lives? You're giving away too much information, and I'm just there like, I don't know what happens. I go into my life and I have these notes that, no, do not give away too much information. No, do not spend all your time talking about highlighting and contouring. No, do not do this. No, do not do that. Do a shortcut this, do a shortcut that. And then I come and I sit here and whoop, I turn into some kind of, I don't know, like a different personality just takes over, you know? So sorry about that, guys. I just teach, it's the teacher in me to talk about highlight and contour and da-da-da and da-da-da and da-da-da. Okay, so now I'm going to set my face using 3 powders. Yeah. I'm going to use the La Mercier for my highlighted areas. I'm going to use I'll use the Sasha Cosmetics Perfect Caramel for my contour areas. and I'll use the MAC Studio Fix NC35 for my in-between areas. So what's the reason for using 3 powders, you may ask? Well, you know, I'll show you. How about that? So first we'll do the Laura Mercier. I don't like to dip exactly in the big pot itself, so I would empty a little bit out in the cover, and to avoid cross-contamination, whatever remains here, I'll just toss it in the bin. I know it breaks my heart to waste the powder, but that's why I put a little bit. I mean, you guys can't see. So thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I just want to remind you guys to share. I will be giving away another eyeshadow palette. It's a brand kind of similar to Morphe. It's the same manufacturers as Morphe. It is the same manufacturers as Morphe, and it is the same quality as Morphe. So I'm patting the powder in, guys. No dusting. Look at the motion of my hands. Patting. See that? And I'm not picking up a lot of powder. And this is just the center. Hi, Barbara. Oh, that's sweet, Amanda. Thank you. So don't forget to share. From all the people that shared, I will be giving away another palette. Speaking of which, I'm trying to get the list of people that shared the previous video to try to sorry. You guys only know me 2 hours per week, you know. If you really knew me, like knew me, you'd be like, this person is a monster. A monster. Nah, I'm not that bad. I just like kind of anal when I'm ready, you know. Alright, let me just thank you, Aklima, for making it clear that you shared. Jolina Gill, I am not 100%, but I'm definitely, I don't know if you could hear it in my voice. I don't know if you could even see it in my spirit. I'm not 100. Definitely not 100. But I'm getting there. Just gonna go with a smaller brush. Never forget to use your smaller brush to powder places like under the eyes. And also corner on the nose. And also bridge of the nose. Okay, guys? Okay, guys? Second powder. So this is Sasha Cosmetics Perfect Caramel. Okay, Pookie Bear, thanks for telling me that I'm a monster. Thanks, Michelle. Don't forget to comment and tell me where you guys are from. I would really like to know where all my beautiful viewers are from. What hand motion is that? Circular. So we're just basically using a light powder to set the concealed areas. Well, actually it's not just a light powder, it's a translucent light powder. And then we're using a deeper colored powder to match my skin to set the contoured areas. And now I'm going to use a color that's in between the dark that I just used and the light that I just used, NC44. And I'm going to use that in the middle. So you see how that just kind of meshes everything together. So it's not on the contour and it's not on the highlight, but it's in the middle. Londonville, McBean, Chaguanas, Diego Martin, Brooklyn, okay. Oh, and by the way, the AC is on and I swear I am cold sweating. That was one of the other problems with the... Okay, great. So I'm getting the shares now. Am I getting the shares? I'm not getting to see who shares. I have to sit at a desktop to do this, guys. No matter what I do, I can't see the people that share. So what I'm gonna have to do... El Dorado, San Fernando, California. Okay, gonna do my eyebrows now, guys. I'm gonna use the brow gel. Yeah, gonna use some brow gel. Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna use my brow powder. I usually do a very detailed brow gel brow tutorial, but today, because I'm under the weather, I'm just gonna stick to my Truco brow powder. So you wanna start at the base here and really create a straight line. Straight line from inner lower base to lower arch, okay? Straight line. Straight line. It could go one go or it could go, okay? So you notice that my eyebrow actually starts like all the way here and I'm actually starting it like here. That's because, you know, I have like retarded brows, which I think 100% of us have, by the way, yeah? Remember, they are cousins, not twins. So with nothing on the brush, I'm now going to just keep playing with the start of the brow. And then what I'm going to do as well is just take some more product and just sort of arch the top out of its comfort zone. Like, you see that? I'm going up, a lot up. And then I'm going to bring that down. So what that does is that actually helps now to shape the brow and kind of angle it so that you get a more angled brow. So remember, guys, the part of the brow that really shapes it is the top, not so much the underneath. I usually go in a lot more detail. Also, my brows need doing. They're in a hot mess right now. So I have to make an appointment to get my brows waxed. I wish I could thread my own brows because I thread other people, but nope, I can't thread myself, sadly. Either way, I wouldn't want to because the pain is like insane. And the funny thing is when people ask me, does it hurt? I'm like, nah, it's fine. Not a bit, no. And then boom, I trained one of my staffers to thread the other day, and well, a while ago. and she threaded me, and I was like, oh, that really hurt, boy. And since then, I don't think I ever thread, but I thread other people. Oh my god, I am cold sweating. I tell you, this was the worst. Okay. So again, guys, when you use the brow gel, you get a much cleaner finish. It's just that my eyebrows are in a hot mess today, and I know that I'll be counterproductive and waste a lot of time if I go and try to do my brows perfect. I'm just brushing it out right now to make it look a little more natural. Oh, by the way, I wanted a little length on it, so I will just add a little tail on the end there. Don't know where that brush went, so all of a sudden I have to just switch brushes. So I want to extend. See that? So now my brow is a little, so corner of the nose, corner of the eyes. Okay, we're good to go. Corner of the nose, corner of the eye. Yeah, okay, we can extend this side a little more. See how you measure, guys? Could actually extend here a little more. So that's how you measure. Don't just go with it and make your eyebrows long. In fact, I've seen a lot of people with, like, my eyes, even though I don't have that ruler there, but I could look at somebody's work and I can see like the wing going beyond the brow and the brow coming too low regarding the, you know, that invisible line. Like, my eyes are just trained to detect that lack of symmetry. And the irony about makeup is that our faces are filled with a lack of symmetry. Like, this half of my face will never be the same as this half of my face. And I think that's the beauty in makeup and in individuality and in each of our faces. Like, we're all beautiful. It's just like we're not symmetrical. And there was actually this documentary that I saw on the History Channel like years ago. I swear I was a child. And they spoke about the ratio that defines beauty, and it's not 1-to-1, meaning that if this eye is, you know, 1.25 inches, then this eye is supposed to be 1.25 inches. It doesn't mean that. It meant that whatever ratio they came up with, it was actually different. And so if you really split your face in half and you start to rip apart the differences, like, I always see it in a passport picture more than anything, because, I mean, you can't do things like that for a passport picture. You know, you just have to be like, and then you see it. So I love taking pictures, as you guys know, but you know, but a passport picture, that's the one thing I don't like to take. So anyway, so back to the lack of symmetry. Embrace the lack of symmetry that you have, guys. If your brows are different, yes, in my advanced makeup classes, I teach you how to do brow correction and stuff like that. But at the same time, if it's extremely different, you know, you have one brow like this and you have one brow like this, then you do this one like this and you do this one like this, and they try to meet, but they will never be exact. That's fine. It's okay. You don't have to go and tattoo on these harsh fake brows to make yourself look, you know, I don't know. I just think it starts to look too fake after a while. And makeup, you know, everybody talks about Mario Dadivanovich's work, and, you know, he's so talented, and the work that he does on Kim and this and that. But it's nothing ever harsh. It's never harsh. If you look at Hollywood, you look at the trendsetters in the world today, nobody does excessively crazy God, now I don't even have a bin nearby. So I wanted to show you guys this. A lot of people have been asking about what I use to correct my dark circles. I did not use it today, but if you're accustomed looking at my lives and you're my skin tone, which is Perfect Honey and Sasha or NC45 and MAC, then this orange is what I use to correct. I'm going to use this yellow to clean up under my brows and highlight it. The reason for the yellow is because it's the closest thing I think my skin tone should use that's not white. And it's close enough to the white, it's light enough, but it's still not white to make me look fake. Okay. So I'm going to just clean up under the brow now. I'm not going to start all the way in the start here, because that is what is going to look fake. Because I'm going to contour. I contoured my nose already. I'm going to probably define it a little more. So it's important that I don't go all the way in, because I don't want to have that fake white light color over my dark contour. It's just counterproductive. So I'll just start right here. And this product is going to go on the tip of the brush. Just the tip of the brush. And you just want to cut the brow as clean as possible. I'm sorry guys, I'm so sick. Don't forget to share and like the video. For those that share, I will be giving away another eyeshadow palette. I will pick you before I start my next live. This particular step, yes, Trisha and NC42 can use it, yes. It's really light, trust me. Fayola, well then you can use this. This particular step, it's really important to have the right brush. It needs to be a really thin, flat, neat concealer brush. If you don't get it flat when it's saturated with product, it's definitely going to it's going to give you a lot of trouble, and it's not going to give you that clean, sleek look that you want. So I'm just going to use the residual product that I have on the brush, pull it down on my entire eye and use that as a primer, but I'm going to just use a bigger brush so that I can work a little faster. And really just make sure everything is even, somewhat sticky but somewhat powdery as well, right? So the stickiness is for the pigment to hold, and the powderiness, which means not too sticky, so you have to blend to the exact point where the concealer isn't too sticky, but yet it's not too powdery either. Because if it's too powdery and over blended, then your eyeshadow isn't going to stick. But if you don't blend enough and it's too sticky, then your eyeshadow is gonna get blotchy, and you know, it's gonna really stick and get muddy. So just be careful. You have to know exactly how much of this you're putting. There we go. Oh, and now what you can do is with a slightly darker product, like a color that matches your foundation. If you didn't work deep, clean enough on the top of the brows, normally once I'm using brow gel, I'm pretty neat. But because it was an eyeshadow, a powder, I feel like pigment got all over the place. So I'm just matching the skin tone on the top and I'm just neatly cleaning that off. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So no halo brows, guys. We're just gonna go straight and then down. And anything wet on the face we need to set, okay? So I'm just gonna use a translucent powder and just lightly dust that on the top. Same thing on this side. Set there. But we're not setting the underneath. We're not setting the underneath. We're now going to use eyeshadow to set the underneath. All right. I didn't use a brow gel, Shanta. I used brow powder. It looks like this. Hey, Shweta. Hi. If it's wasting your time, you know what you can do? Scroll ahead. Okay. Next, we're going to start with the eyeshadow. I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill palette. Alright, I might use a pink from another palette, I'm not sure yet, depending on how the look is going, but I really wanted to do more pinky tones to give more of the rose goldy tone. So I'm just gonna use a regular blending brush and one of the more cool crease colors. So when I say cool, I don't know if you guys know the difference between warm and cool, but forgive me for those that do know it. I tend to be very repetitive, just for the sake of people who don't. Remember, I'm an educator, and that's just how I operate. So please bear with me if you think that anything I'm saying is repetitive. You are free to come off and look at it tomorrow when you have the option to fast forward. I don't mind, I won't feel insulted, okay? So I just want to make sure that's said. Thank you to all those who are taking the time to view though. I really do appreciate it. Everybody keeps asking me where I'm going after. Every Sunday I am home. I am such a lame-o. I don't ever go out. Yeah, so all these colors here are considered transition colors, right? Basically like crease colors, right? However, you would notice that this one, for some reason, has a coolish tone to it. It's more like, it's like a fluorescent light versus a regular light. The regular light, if you look at it, it has a yellowness to it. That's what I mean by warm. And the fluorescent light or the white light has a blue sort of cool, like a icy tone to it. That's what is meant by cool. So eventually after time you'll understand warm and cool. But I'm definitely going to use a cool transition on my crease right now. And I'm just starting on the outer crease and just lightly and gradually letting it go in there. Now you have the option, if you want, you can close this, right? I didn't even decide what I'm doing yet. So you can close this or you can leave it open. And you can make, you can cut the crease like this, right? We could actually use concealer and cut the crease and leave it as an open floating cut crease. Or if you want, you can close the crease, meaning you can come from the lower lash line and just bring the product in like that. So I guess we could do that. I did a cut crease recently in one of my tutorials, so if you want, you know, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, Madam Maharaj. You can search it and click subscribe. all the lives will be there for ease of reference if you ever want to go back to any of the lives and just fast forward, because I mean they end up being really long, you know. So you see what we have there is a lot of product coming on the lower lash line, sweeping up towards the brow, but it's not touching the brow, and then from there it's coming into the crease, that one color. And we'll do the same thing on this side. So we decided to close the crease. Nice soft blending brush. And what you guys have to remember is that the first place that your brush hits the face, whether it be for contouring, whether it be for cheek, whether it be for lips, whether it be for brows, whatever part of the face, once that brush hits the face for the first time, wherever that product goes, that first touch is the most amount of product that's coming out. So I will never start a crease color here, because here you don't want the majority of the product. Here you just want it to be blended out. All right, so keep that in mind, that you want to really focus the distribution of the product and the initial part of the blending on the outer V of the crease, and then with nothing on the brush, then you bring it in to the rest of the crease. Okay, easy peasy, easy peasy. Now with a slightly smaller blending brush, where I can get a lot more detail, I'm going to use this darker tone right next to it. It's not really brown, but it's not really red. I don't know what it is, you know, but it's more of a detailed blending. Maybe it's like a cranberry. You like that, eh? You like that, eh? So we're gonna do the same thing that we just did, except it's a much smaller brush. So instead of going as wild, we're just going a little more concentrated. So you see any difference in the depth that this color is making? I just want to double check in a mirror just to make sure I have no fallout. We have a little bit of fallout, not much, not much. So I'll just dust that out and continue. Beautiful, 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 guys, beautiful. So you're going over the closed crease. Yes, I'm going over the same exact place that I put the first color, but the only difference is that that one was with a big blending brush, so it picked up a larger surface area, whereas this one is with a small blending brush, so it's picking up a smaller surface area, and you're getting more of a concentrated blend. So this was the first brush, and this is the size of the second brush next to it. So you can see how big a difference the size is. And they're both blending brushes, all right? But obviously the bigger one will give you just this softer, grander spread and blend, whereas this one is gonna be so much more concentrated. And these tones are really popular right now. This small brand is Makeup Forever. The other brand that I have is Morphe, but it's a really old set. Like, I'm ashamed of how old those brushes are. But I'm one of those who's like, if it's not broken, why try to fix it, or why try to change it, you know? And if you're having trouble, because remember, this is a really small brush, right? So if you're having trouble blending for any reason, you can always use your bigger brush to help that out. Just to move some product on the edges if you need. Now I'm using that same really small brush and I'm going in with a really dark brown. I'll show you which one. I think this Jaclyn Hill palette is perfect. That's the word I would use to describe it. So I'm going to use this brown next to the black. So it's like black except it's brown. The closest thing to brown that you can, black that you can get. So I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm just going to concentrate it a lot more. A lot more. But it's the same brush, so just be really careful that you don't cover too much. This is less of a blending motion, and this is what I like to call a smudging motion. So you're actually using this really small blending brush, the same brush, but more of as a smudger. Rather than a blending motion. And that's it. And you see the difference? See the difference in the intensity that a little bit of brown could make? Just right here. That's it. It doesn't take long to blend in because you already have that graduation and build up of product, of the light, then the medium, and then the dark, right? So that didn't take us long to get that depth into the crease. Plus this is super pigmented. So we got that depth really fast that we wanted. Yep, sure. This is what we have so far, just a little closer. So now what we're going to do is use the same concealer brush that we used to clean out under the eyebrows. And we're going to cut the crease. But from the inner part, not the outer. So here we go. Need more product, guys. So you see the difference in the amount of space that we get on the lid here compared to here. Plus we're going to get a cleaner application of the light color, whatever color we choose to go on the lid with, but in this case we're going to use rose gold. And I'm just going to use my finger to tap the edge so that it blends when we apply. Going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're seeing the difference? How much more space. It's the same amount of space. My eye didn't get bigger, but it's insane how makeup just creates this illusion, and just there's so much space here all of a sudden. And I always like to compare so that you see the illusion that makeup, the power of makeup. Hi Melanie, hi Kay. Diane, I usually use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, but I just wanted to change things up today, and I just used the Sasha Cosmetics Cream to Powder Perfect Honey. I just wanted to show you guys that all foundations are, are good. Nowadays, I think the makeup game is so strong for all manufacturers that it's really hard to get a bad mascara nowadays. It's really hard to get a bad eyeshadow nowadays. Like I feel like the competition is so stiff with makeup products that everything is amazing. That's just what I think. And you can actually reshape an eye like this, by the way. I forgot to tell you guys that. There's so much power in this technique that you can like go up higher, you can go up lower, you can do so much with this. Okay, time for the rose gold. So we want to use a flat brush. Anytime you're doing the lid, you really want to use a flat shadow brush. Make sure it's clean, because we really can't afford to have any other pigments in it. So I'll just make sure it's clean. Now it's wet, so you need to make sure it's dry. Hi Bridget, yes, we went to lessons together with Miss Mackie, right? Was it Miss Mackie? Well, no, she's no longer Miss Mackie, by the way. All right, so rose gold time. I think that there's so many rose goldy colors to choose from. Like, it doesn't show very rose gold here, but these two have a slight rosiness to it. These as well. These are more pinky than rosy, but it looks more rosy in the video for some reason. I guess I'll go with this one. Don't ask me why, okay? Hi Tobago, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. So you really want to saturate the brush, nice, lots of product. And you just want to press and press. And the key is to just be neat and stay within that line that you applied. and you actually want to get some on the tear duct. There we go. There we go. You guys can see better now. I just have to tap the screen. Now what I'm going to do, just to blend the rose gold with the edge, I'm going to use like one of these pretty coppery tones. This is a cool copper, and I'm just going to take just a little bit with the small side of the brush. Not a lot is going to be required. It's just going to help the rose gold meet with the dark in the corner. It's just going to help it to blend a little better. Again, guys, I'm really sorry that I'm slightly under the weather today and I'm not like giving my all into the explanations. I think I usually talk a lot more in my lives. This is definitely one of the lives where I've spoken the least, and I really want to sincerely apologize for that, but I am slightly under the weather, so I'm sorry. I have my liquid eyeliner, and I'm just gonna start applying. Thin on the inside and thick on the outside. Now I purposely left the outer corner very smoky and circular. I don't know if you're seeing that, because I think that's like a very popular trend right now. Normally a lot of people used to do like, you know, straight across and like really get that straight look. But the more natural looks are coming back. No, Wendy, this particular eyeliner, well, the formulation is the same, but the packaging and the brush is different. So I don't know what I'm gonna do when I think I bought like 6 of these when I found out it was going out. So when the 6 of these are finished, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Champagne all night. Roshni's asking if I have any tips on applying liquid eyeliner. Yeah, I do. I usually am a lot more vocal when I'm doing the eyeliner. It's just that today I'm not feeling very well. But you just really want to start thin on the inside, and you really, instead of angling your brush like this, you want to angle your brush more like this so that you get that look as if it's growing out of the eye. And then you can gradually get thicker. When you get to the outer part, you use your lower lashes as your guideline. So you actually pretend you're lining your lower lashes. And then when you get to this point, which is the edge of the eye, you actually just do a flick. Like if you're going up towards the brow, and then that you can use as your guide to connect back onto the upper lash line, and that'll help you with your wing. It really helps. I don't usually do this, but I feel like with the whole smoky vibe that's happening, I think it's important that I do it to really finish the look. The reason why I don't do this is because when you put black in your waterline, it actually creates the illusion that the eye is smaller. So if you have small eyes, you may want to stay away from this technique, but only because it's going to finish the look today, I'm going to use a little bit of Inglot gel eyeliner number 77, which is just the black, and I'm just going to use a drop of Aqua Seal or the Inglot Duraline to get the product to move. And I'm actually going to put this into the waterline. So 2 things you can use on your waterline is gel eyeliner and pencil eyeliner. Things that you should not use in your waterline is eyeshadow and liquid eyeliner. So I'm just going to just use a lot of powder. If you have oily eyelids, just pack on as much powder as possible, and then you use your primer as well. You can use eye primer. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I just feel like it'll complete the look. But again, I don't like to use black eyeliner in my waterline for every look, because it makes the eyes look smaller. But for today it can work. Do you guys see the difference? Oh, thanks, Priscilla. Fel Esha is saying she always puts black because her eyes are huge. The eyeshadow that I used was the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. And then with the brush, just whatever residual product is remaining on the brush, we will stretch that onto the lash line. Right? I really need to announce my winner from last time. I just can't seem to get to find out who shared it. So I will post it. We will just post it on the page tonight. Don't worry. Because I'm gonna use a little bit of mascara now before I do lashes. Thanks, Ria. I will make a nice cup of tea and get some rest with my made-up self. So guys, we do mascara before and after false lashes. The reason for that is because all that powder, all that fallout, all that foundation, all that concealer, all that shows through, you know, it shows through the lashes. So it's very, very important to put the mascara before and after. Got my flutter lashes today. And they are crazy intense. Look at that. Oh yeah. I actually have somewhere to go next week, Friday, and I'm wearing rose gold. So I'm guessing I'll just do this look. Maybe this could be my practice look, you know? I think it's too much. I don't think I'm gonna use these lashes. I think they're too much. I mean, I still have to put the actual rose gold glitter. I feel like it's blocking the entire look. Oh gosh, for the millionth time, guys, we don't wear makeup to cover any insecurities or to impress any boys. We just wear makeup because we like it, because it's a thing. Like, get over it. Just like boys like cars, girls like makeup. So, yeah, thanks. I don't understand why you would want to wear all this makeup. It's just relax. It's not a big deal. I'm a makeup artist. I teach makeup. I own a makeup school. It's my business. Relax. Gosh. You all really like it? You all like it? You all like it? Alright. Well, I mean, if you all like it, I'll do it. I just feel like, okay, alright. Okay. Everybody says, okay, alright. So, well, I want you guys to be able to see when I put the glitter. So, I mean, I just thought that, you know, if I put the lashes on, it would be like too much and then you wouldn't see. But, okay. So I'm going to take some of this Stila Rose Gold and I'm going to put it on my hand. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm actually going to mix it now with some of my glitter glue, right? You see, no, some people saying it's too much. Yeah, I don't know what to do again. Right? I'm mixing it with the glitter glue. Now, the reason why I've decided to do that is because my experience with this Stila is that it falls a lot. And when I say fall, normally when glitter dries, it falls. Meaning that it falls on top of your lashes and stuff like that. And that is one of my pet peeves when it comes to makeup, because you know I like to operate neat and everything I do is very, very neat. So when one piece of glitter falls on the lashes, I was just like, you know, I just get so upset and I'm like, Stila, all these good reviews. No, it's not the best. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the best pre-mixed glitter glue that I've ever used in my life, okay? So, this glitter glue, this is called Bitsy. I have these on sale at my school. So I use these with actual glitter, like just loose glitter. I would mix the two together in my own ratios, and that's what I'd use on my clients. So pre-mixed ratios tend to, you have to work with what they have. But if it's too powerful and it falls, then I mix it with my own glitter glue. And then I get my perfect ratio. That way I get more glue and less glitter, so I get less fallout of the glitter. So now what we're gonna do is just pat it. Oh, this is so beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful in real, like in this, oh, it's so pretty. Sorry. So I'm just gonna pat. Yep. And do not let any of this glitter go on top of your eyeliner. If it does, then please put back eyeliner, because you know I like to operate neat, right? Oh my god, it's so pretty, guys. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. All right, so while I wait for that to dry, I'm gonna do my my blush and highlight. And you'll notice that my eyes are looking down. So if you're a makeup artist and you're tuning in and you're doing makeup for your client and you put this glitter on them, then it's critical that you, I almost used the light. It's critical that you remind them that to keep their eyes down or to keep their eyes closed while this is drying. So I'm just going to intensify the contouring using the Anastasia Deep Contour Kit. So that's like powder contouring on top of cream contouring. Like, damn, that's a lot of contour, right? Then I'm gonna use a pinky tone blush just to go with the whole rose gold tone. So you want to put the blush on the contour and then blend upwards, and then you can smile and get it on the apples of the cheeks, like that. And then we're going to set the face with some Slay All Day. And then we're gonna use some Anastasia Peach Nectar. And a really nice small brush. So you just want to pat that in. So you guys see like how I pat my highlight? Right? Get it over and over and over. And then you can spread it everywhere. And to go with that same rose gold tone, I'm going to use that and just bring it up here under the brow, just a little bit to marry the whole look so that everything looks blended. I'm gonna keep it pretty nude for the lips just to get some color. I'll probably use this combo, Lip Service by Sasha, and then a Sephora Gloss Precious Pink. Let's see how it comes out first. I don't know. You know how I am, guys. I don't really test things beforehand. I just decide if to go with it or not. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. A lot of people ask me if I line my lip before. I don't really. Because it's... I'm lucky enough that it's pretty defined already. So you mean to tell me this... Sorry guys, I just got a notification on the phone there. Alright, so I'm sorry I overruled. I'm gonna use my Eyelash 100% human hair. I can't use those lashes. I feel like it's blocking the look too much. I mean, they're beautiful and I was excited to use them. But I mean, I put that there. When you're live. Let me try this again. So you see, we put that there. Stay. And I'll put the other one. And we'll see what happens. I put the wrong one, but so you see, I mean, I just can't. Sorry guys. Overruled. I made an executive decision. All right guys. The glitter is there. It's just glitter is a very, very tricky thing. It never photographs well and it never picks up well on video without like extreme proper lighting and like camera crew and this and that and whatever to know exactly how to, you know, pick it up. So I'm just gonna use my Eyelash 100% human hair. The number is 415. I have these on sale at my school in San Fernando. They're $30 a pair. And then I have the glue and the tweezer as well on sale. Oh my god, this looks so beautiful in real. Like, I wish you guys could see. I wish you guys could see the glitter, how cute it looks. Oh, I feel so sad about these lashes. I'll use them one day. You know, let me tell you when I use lashes like that. I use lashes like that on the days when I have like no time to do eyeshadow. So I will like put on those lashes on the days where I'm like in a hurry but I want to look glam. And I swear I've done that before. I've worn those lashes already where, well not those but like super extreme. And I put them on and people are like, oh my god, I love your eyeshadow. You look so amazing, oh my god. And I just, they're like, girl, I don't wear no eyeshadow, you know. I just looking like I wear an eyeshadow because I have one of these huge lashes. And they just, you know, photograph well and they make you look like super glammed up and really and truly, you have on zero eyeshadow, you know. Alright, so that was the first time in my life that I just put on lashes with my left hand. I can officially call myself ambidextrous. Booyah! I can't believe I just did that. And I still doing it. Like, I still like... Come on, guys. You gotta give me extra for that. That was totally, like, not planned. It wasn't planned. It just happened. You know? I'm good. Well, you know, I don't like to toot my own horn or anything, but... So remember, it's important to go back with mascara just on the base of the lashes. So this is not for length and volume. This is just to mesh the natural lashes with the Alright, so I didn't put the gloss on yet, so I'm gonna do that now. Woo! You a glassy girl. You're a glassy girl. And I'm a crazy girl. I sell the eyelash tweezers and the glue at my school in San Fernando. So you can call 652-4355 for directions to come in and get the lashes, the glue, everything. Okay, gloss time. So I normally put gloss, put highlight on my Cupid's bow, but because I'm doing glossy lips, I am not doing that. Because glossy lips will create that pout for me that the highlight would usually do. And I want to go in and just define the contouring on my nose a little more so that I can highlight it a little more. And then that will definitely finish. Finito, finito, finito. I keep picking up the light contour palette, man. Like if I'm white or something. We both know. We all know that I'm not. Now you don't want your contouring to be going on forever and ever and ever. So what I'm going to do is just close the loop and just create a little cut right there just to finish it off. And then with a really teeny tiny brush, I'm going to just highlight the bridge of the nose. And the tip. Guys, let me tell you from the starter, my nose is not my favorite to contour. It's the hardest nose I've ever contoured in my entire life. Just want you guys to know that. So here we go. And we are done. What you can do, well, if I get oily, I just like to repowder quickly. So if your client or anybody gets oily, you just wanna touch them up before. So any last questions? No, this is not a Morphe brush. This is it's called Artiste brush, I think. Yeah. So if you have any questions during, usually while I'm applying, I tend to miss things. So if you have any questions, you can ask it now. I'll just babble in the meantime. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. All of the Facebook Lives will be uploaded there, as well as new short videos and tutorials and stuff like that. It's Madam Maharaj. you can't order the tweezer. I have on sale at the school. It's in stock, so you can just come in, call and come in and buy it. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to share the video, guys. I will be giving away a palette. I owe someone a palette from last weekend's live. It's just that I was trying to get it to do it live while I'm live, but I couldn't do it, so I'll be posting it as soon as I leave here. I'll be posting it. For those of you that share the video tonight, you can also win another eyeshadow palette as well, so please remember to share. Thank you so much, Indira. Thank you, Rebecca. Yeah, you guys can steal. It's fine. I love that you guys steal. If I were you, I would put a lot more on that cranberry tone. I feel like I'm not seeing it enough. Maybe if I take a picture, I might see it. Sleepy eyes. Sleepy eyes means like downturned. We don't say sleepy eyes. We just say downturned eyes. It's not a matter of color, it's a matter of technique. You really want to wing the eyes up as much as possible. And thanks, Alicia. Thanks, Lucy. Thanks, Marsha. Lynn, I do consultations, but I charge for it. So if you want one-on-one classes with me, you can call 652-4355. To do one-day one-on-one classes with me. The Port of Spain branch will be opening in October, so unfortunately we will not be having short courses in October. Probably February next year we'll be starting short courses there, like makeup and stuff, but for now the only thing that we will be having at the Port of Spain location is the cosmetology program. And our cosmetology program is an internationally recognized diploma from UK accreditation body City and Guilds. So you learn cutting, coloring, perming, relaxing, styling, barbering, manicure, pedicure, facial, waxing, basic makeup, health and safety, life skills, salon reception, inventory management, and all those things. It's a full-on accredited diploma that's just fantastic. It's a fantastic program. You grow personally, you grow professionally, you learn so much. I forgot to tell you guys, oh, this is important for those that are joining in or even seeing it right now. I don't know if you guys heard of this, but there's a international editorial makeup artist coming to Trinidad next week, Sunday and Monday. Her name is Danessa Myrix, and her work is amazing. Like, I need to show you guys how amazing her work is with regard to skin. I mean, this person, her highlights and contouring, she doesn't do a set of lashes and crazy stuff that we're accustomed doing. She is just like, she has her own line of cosmetics, and the only place in Trinidad that carries her line of cosmetics is Julin in One Woodbrook Place. So if you guys are interested in doing this course, you need to follow the Art of TT. You can search the Art of TT on Facebook or Instagram, and you can get tickets for this. I will find their page so you can see what it looks like. So this is what their logo looks like, and it's literally the Art of TT, and you can contact them for tickets. But like, I will also be a guest speaker on the Sunday. So the Sunday, it's $300 to attend that event, right? Danessa will be doing a live makeup demo. I will be doing an interview as well. My one is more motivational. For the first time in my life, I will be sharing where I came from, the road, and how difficult it was to actually get here. Because a lot of people think, oh, she's Madam Maharaj's granddaughter, she's entitled, she grew up with everything, she had certain things, she had certain advantages in life. and that may not necessarily be the case. I never shared my story, and for the first time I am sharing it. So for $300 you get to see me and my motivational interview. You get to see Danessa transform an actual model, and there's also a photographer who's coming to share his tips and tricks, because I think photography is so important with makeup that they go hand in hand, especially in a world where social media is your marketing platform for your work. So if you are a makeup artist or even just someone in the beauty business, then you can come for $300 on the Sunday, and on the Monday it's an editorial class which is actually $3,500, but there are only like 2 spots remaining for that. But it is insane because you actually get a full-on day with Danessa. You get the actual photos. You get a photo for your portfolio with Danessa and her photographers and stuff. And you also get like it's a full day. It's a full day. You have to work with your kit. You have to work with your model. There are certain rules and stuff for this class. I'm actually a student in this class because Danessa is someone who travels throughout the world, and she teaches people makeup like on another level, and the photography that goes with it, like it's just like I want to show you guys what I mean, because like it's skin. It's skin. Like, look at the texture on the skin. Look at the highlight. Look at the, you know, the structure that remains on the face. You know, the skin. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, it's amazing. It's amazing. So I think I am a student. As much as I'm educating so many thousands of you right now, there's still always something to learn. And for someone who goes around the world and she's coming to our country, I don't have to buy a plane ticket to learn from her. I just have to buy a ticket to the show to learn from her. I think it's just like something that I would jump at that opportunity. So again, make sure to check out The Art of TT for ticketing information for that. It's amazing. It's going to be epic. I'm going to be a student. I'm so excited to go back into training mode. But no matter how old I get, no matter, you know, how far I reach and how many compliments people pay me, I am never, exactly Celine, you're never too old to learn. And I think that's one of the things that this industry, it's so important to stay refreshed in this industry, not just in makeup but in hair as well. You know, anything beauties, aesthetics, massage, nails, there's always something new and trending, and it's your responsibility to stay up to date. So please contact The Art of TT. I am going to give away, now I have a backlog. I'm going to, anyone who shares this video tonight or for the next 5 days, I am going to pick a winner randomly to win another eyeshadow palette. I didn't announce my winner yet from that, but I will. And I also had a competition on Instagram where I was giving I'm sponsoring a scholarship for someone to go to The Art of TT, and I actually picked that winner earlier today. And her Instagram name is, so I will be tagging her on Instagram soon. Slayneva, SLAYNEVA. She was randomly selected. Michelle, how does one go about getting a consultation for a wedding? Not a problem. You just have to call 652-4355. You have to schedule a consultation. Based on the consultation and the trial, then once you're happy with everything, then we will be able to provide you with a quotation. Once you're okay with the quotation and it's within your budget, then you make a 50% down payment and you sign up a bridal contract, and then you are booked for your wedding. So call and make an appointment for your consultation. 652-4355. All right, guys. Thank you, NYC. I love New York, by the way. Can't wait to go back. Thank you, Usha. Thank you, Michelle. So just be sure to check out The Art of TT on Facebook or on Instagram. Contact them. You get your tickets to the event. There are only 2 more spots for the masterclass, and the class on the Sunday, which is $300. Well, there might be enough tickets to go around for that one, and that's it. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. I'm sorry that I babbled so much at the end there, but I just remembered that I had a lot to talk about. And congratulations to the winner of the Instagram scholarship giveaway. No congratulations yet, because I didn't give the winner for last week's Facebook Live yet, but I promise that I will, and it will be announced on the Facebook page, the Madam Maharaj Facebook page. Don't forget to follow on Instagram, Madam Maharaj. Don't forget to follow on Instagram, the business page, Madam Maharaj Cosmetology. Don't forget to follow on YouTube or subscribe on YouTube, especially for those that are not connected to Trinidad, but you want to still stay connected to me and my tutorials. It's Madam Maharaj on YouTube. All the social media handles are pretty much Madam Maharaj or Madam Maharaj School of Cosmetology or something to that extent. Thank you so much. I love every single one of you. Did I say that enough? Did I say that enough? Yes, I do. I appreciate your kind words, your comments, your shares, your likes. It means so much to me. You have no idea. That's why I mustered up the energy to do this rose gold look for you guys today. Even though I'm sick, right? I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I didn't believe in myself a long time ago, and one by one, everybody's, determination and good positive reviews and just believing in me, it made me believe in me more. And I know that's weird to say because I sound so confident, but social media allows a lot of people to give off this image of a happy life all the time, and sometimes it's never the reality. So just remember to keep it real, guys. Just keep it real. I think I'm lucky that I'm old now, right? But if I was younger and had, the support that I have now from you guys and have the following that I have now, I think that it's easy for things like that to go to your head and your ego to get bigger and to just gain a lot of pride and stuff like that. But now, thankfully for me, I'm at a point where I can handle what comes with social media. Whereas I'm seeing a lot of younger people, and my heart breaks for them because they're not understanding that if used correctly, social media can help you and your business. But some of you guys are just taking it too far and getting too caught up in this social media life, and you think you're something, but you have a long way to go and you have a lot to learn still. Don't think you're somebody. As long as you're at the end of your dying day, you're nobody. Including me, I'm nobody. We're all nobodies. We're all just sand, like grains of sand in this vast universe, just a speck of sand. So always remember that, guys. Stay humble, stay true to yourself. Yes, it's great to post good stuff on social media. I don't like posting negative stuff on social media anyway, so just don't let it get the better of you or anything. Nobody is better than anybody. Simple. Nobody is better than anybody. And let's leave it that way. Okay, guys, love you guys. Love everybody. I don't know why I'm talking so much. You would think I'm not sick, You would think I'm not sick. Anyway, signing off, guys. Mwah.